She burned the marriage down herself, then went online crying when the man moved on. That's the part no one likes to talk about. Choices have consequences. A man isn't required to stay stuck in pain just because she regrets her decisions.
I stayed in a marriage for 23 years and built up a family and my ex's career and everything, and we literally just got to where it was supposed to be everything we dreamed of. Like, owned a company, making, almost $1 million, and that was my breaking point, and I left it all. And I'm not a person that is about money. I've kind of been in mourning of the, like, oh my gosh, like, I gave it all up. Everything was around my family. So when I chose to leave, I gave it all up. Like, all up. I had no clue that the worst was yet to come in the 1 year of separation. And so it's weird because I find that I just thought today for a split second, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I thought, I should have just stayed. I should have stayed. It wasn't that bad. Like, you made it 23 years. You made 26 years total. Your kids are like college and one's almost out of high school. Like, you made it. You made it. Like, it didn't matter at this point. They can do their own separate life and all that. You made it to the point where you guys were making so much money and you had big houses and you could do whatever you want and you can relax. And I literally just called my friend and I was like freaking out because, like, I'm the biggest person that keeps me back. Like, I'm terrified. I don't have 401k. My counsel did not have my back. I was so traumatized when I got out and then terrorized for the next year that I couldn't even think straight to help the people that wanted to help me, and the people I entrusted to help me didn't help me. And there's just timelines that you can't stop, and so it is what it is. And I'm 47 years old. It's not like I'm 25. I'm healthy, kinda. I have an autoimmune disease, which means it's life threatening for the rest of my life. Things can change, but it's not like I'm an invalid and can't do anything for myself. But it is terrifying. Like, I could have stayed. I'm so mad that I think this way. I could have stayed. My life would have been so much easier. I could have just gone and done whatever I wanted. Kind of. I mean, I say that, and then I think as I say that, I'm like, but you couldn't. It's like so weird that my brain thinks that way. And I called my girlfriend and I told her, I was like, I probably should have just stayed. I should have just stayed. It wasn't that bad. And she's like, Jenna, what are you talking about? Like, literally. And then I just keep thinking, I'm like, but I had a huge house and all my bills were paid for and I never had to think how they were going to get paid. My grass was cut, well, not the last year of separation. But you know what I mean? All the basic things that keep the image up. And I gave up my entire image that I was trained to have for my family for 23 years. Like, I was the stay-at-home mom and I made the image of we were the perfect family. I have beautiful children. They were dressed right. They, did top sports like cheer and football and went to all that stuff. And I was, the cheer mom and, did all that stuff and then did photography on the side just to make money, to make ends meet while he built his career up. And I stayed long enough to just give it all up when it was like right there. And I'm so mad at myself because I'm not this way. I don't think this way. But it is hard to be a single female when you're 47, when your kids are out. It's not like I have little kids. I always say, if I had little kids, this would be not even a question. Because that instinct comes in. My kids, I got little kids. I got to get them up for school. I got to get them to here. I got to get them to there. I got to go to work. I got to do that. I don't have that. I'm literally at home. The worst time of my day is after the gym at night when the house is quiet and silent and I just am in my thoughts. And it's so hard. Like, I'm my own boss. If I don't go to work, if I get sick, nothing happens. And my Jenna Murphy photography would just crumble. And I love what I do. I have a passion for it. I love it. But I'm in my head. Like, I'm literally in my head. And I'm booking shoots and I'm doing amazing. I'm so excited. But every time I think future and long run, I freak out because my future was right there. Like, it was solidified. Like, I was comfortable for the rest of my life. Maybe not mentally in my relationship, but financially, I was fine. And I gave it all up to be happy. Maybe I should have stayed. It was like stable in every other area but that. Like, is my mental health really that important? And then my friends remind me, they're like, yes, like you're just in that crazy in-between stage. And I'm trying to work through it. I'm trying to work through the process. But it's terrifying. It's terrifying to start over at 47. But it's hard to know you gave away. My ex will probably never make less than $1 million every year. And I'm starting over. And basically as if I'm a 20-year-old again. And it just doesn't seem fair.
Hi, remember me? I know I've been kind of MIA lately, and this is going to be a video like I've never done before. If you've been following me for a while, this is a good one for you. If you haven't, you feel free to just scroll by. But those of you who've been on here for a while know that I went through a divorce, and I was staying with a friend because I didn't have a place to stay. And that was 4 months ago that I've been staying there, and I no longer have a place to stay, and I've been looking for a while. Some of you know, and some of you don't, that I have a lot of medical issues. I've had 33 surgeries, so I desperately need to keep my insurance. Anyways, yeah, I'm not asking for money. I'm not one of those people. I don't ask for help. I'm ridiculously stubborn. Ridiculously stubborn. I think I'm just trying to figure out if anyone has advice or guidance on what you do in this situation. Because I'm literally homeless at this moment. Yeah, I'm looking in different cities, states. Yeah, I've always used humor to get me through stuff. Because, like, some of my funniest stuff on my TikTok has been during my hardest time of my life. And right now I'm desperate, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it through this. And my budget is low is the problem. And I'm trying to figure out how to increase my budget. But I know I keep looking around, and I normally look right at the camera, but this is humiliating. Like I said, I'm not asking for your money. I'm just trying to figure out, what do you do? Like, how do people get through this? Because I'm single, I don't have small kids. There's just not funding for people like me. So, God, this is f***ing depressing. This is not me. Well, you know, when you're like super desperate and maybe you don't know, but you're looking at apartments or cars, whatever it is, and you see one, and you're like, you try to picture your life in there, and you think, this is really, really terrible, but maybe I can make it work. I just did that. I thought, maybe I can make this work. And I go outside of it, and there's there's someone who works there, and I asked her, I was like, can you please just tell me honestly how safe this place is, because it's definitely in a bad area. And she looked at me and kind of looked around, and she said, honey, you're too pretty to live here. You'll get hurt. Problem is, I can't afford the places I won't get hurt. I'm beginning to get down. I don't want to get down. I've always been told that I have, like, people love me for my energy. People want me around because I have great energy. People fall in love with my energy. They always talk about my light, which is funny. And I'm just looking for light now. I don't know where it is. Do I look bored? Because I am. So, my friend and her husband went to Italy. You know, I mean, my dream place. It's no big deal. Whatever, you know, whatever. And I am house sitting, let's fix that, for, I don't know, I think I'm here for like 18 days. Okay, this is interesting. I brought my little psycho dog for some entertainment. That's all I have. I'm 2 hours away from anything and anyone that I know. There's no shows I want to watch. So what do I do? Like play solitaire? Up for suggestions. So my friends come home tomorrow, and then I leave here Saturday. Then my daughter and I are going to what is happening here? My daughter and I are going to the Dominican for some beach time for our yearly mother-daughter trip. She's 25 and gorgeous. I remember when, like, the first time she started getting her cat calls and I was like chopped liver. That's when I realized that I was getting old. Your cutest mother-daughter duo in history.
Hello, Amy Ashley.
Oh, it's a video. Hello, Mr. Millionaire.
How was your mimosa?
I think another one.
Really?
Yes.
I think so too.
I definitely know so.
You know something?
Yeah,
Let's see about getting me another one.
for sure.
So, we are two TikTokers. They're meeting for the first time.